You get out of the rat race and then you go to the like big dogs, and it's very enlightening because you're kind of like buying property and then you're like making deals, and there's something about it that, did you read Rich Dad Poor Dad?
No.
It's interesting. It's an interesting way to approach your relationship with money if you've ever struggled with it or weren't sort of given a crash course on how to handle it or not handle it.
Like, what did you get out of it?
I got that, like, the power that money can have over you is something to reconcile with, you know, in a way that you can live a healthier life and, you know, not obviously in a consumerist society, like you kind of have this constant, like, I need, you know, all that stuff. But Rich Dad, Poor Dad, it gave me a different level of confidence that money was taking from me. You know, like the work as an artist, like I chose the life to be a musician. I could have lived in Cleveland and sold spaghetti and had a comfortable life, but I didn't do that. And because my family has they have a great restaurant. That ship has sailed because it's like out of my immediate family's hands. But at the time, I've had many, many moments in my life where I was like, should I move home and just like ditch this music thing? Because that would be so much easier. Mm-hmm. And money's been like this, you know, you kind of have, I've had a roller coaster, and it can like rule my sleep and rule my happiness and my anxiety. But when I read Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and then in conjunction with this board game I played with Russell, it really, it's so funny. It seems, you know what? It seems like part of the whole illusion of reality, and obviously you need money to survive, but the stock that we put into it is pretty incredible. You know, and like the things that we think that we need in order to like
satisfy us.
Yes. And I feel like there's this weird mind game I'm always playing with it.
Yeah.
Like in terms of like getting to the next level in my music career, like it's going to take this much. How are you going to get it? You know, all that stuff. But at the end of the day, I think when you sort of release your white knuckles on the thing, it all works itself out. I know that sounds pretty, you know, broad, but
I think of money as something that's entangled into life. Like there's great aspects to what you can do with your money, but it's entangled into your life in a weird way. There's what you currently can do, right? Based on your circumstances, based on your life, your health, your responsibilities. There's what you can do, and there's what's humanly possible for you to do. Mm-hmm. And when you see people that are making a lot of money, and you see that money starts to get you thinking that that's what you should do. Yeah. You should do that money thing, whatever that money is. No. I used to make less money. Now I make more money. And that makes more money than even I make. I got to do what that is to get more money. But then you do that, you realize, oh, but this isn't fun. Yeah. Now most of my day is spent doing something that's not enjoyable. Mm-hmm. That's not what I want to do. So then it's what you want to do, what you can do, what's possible, and what you want to do. Mm-hmm. And they don't always go together. Sometimes what you can do is like you have too much responsibilities, and you're always going to feel short-sighted by life because it's random and it's crazy and it's chaos. But the money thing can trick you. Like if you have a certain amount of money in the bank, like Brian Callen said it best to me. He's like, once you go to a restaurant and you don't worry about what food costs, he goes, everything else is bullshit. I was like, dude, you're right.
Yeah.
Because that's when you're free, right? When you know your rent is paid, you know your gas is paid, your car payment's paid. You're not worried about it at all. You can just go eat. Let's go eat. You don't care. You can leave a nice fat tip. Thank you. Good night. Bye. That's when you're rich. Right. Everything other than that is like, what are you doing? Like, you just trying to score points? Because that's what we're doing. We're trying to get the high score. Mm-hmm. Everybody wants to get the high score. That high score. Like, you're in there fucking playing Centipede all day. Like,
what's Centipede?
I never thought about it like
old school arcade game. They used to come down like this. You'd shoot at them. It's Pong era. Like, just past Pong. Super old school dork shit.
That's funny.
But that's what it's like.